I'm on Pickens Mill Village. This is where I grew up my first 9 years. The house is gone. It was right there in front of me. Going across the street, this is Summerall's girls live. That street's Planer Street. It was named after Planer. They had it Pickens Lumber Company. Had a big old pile of shavings right over here behind me, where it was. That was Pickens Lumber Company. One time at City of Pickens, keep her junk. Lordy. Coopers lived below me there. Remember my daddy's car got away from him one time and it went into their house. There's a guy come around here one time selling that siding and tried to sell it to my daddy. He wouldn't. My dad and mama started living in that house. His pal lived there. First year or two, we having a car race today. Hey, Lordy. Oh, there we go. That used to be trees, and there'd be a bunch of wild peach trees in there. I remember you could eat them little green peaches. Right down there was the mill dump. Mom loved to get in that thing. Where them line of trees are, there's a gully. Pickens Mill, all the Mill Village trash and everything from the mill, these old gears, busted gears and shafts, broke shuttles, you can find all kinds of things. Bobbins. Yeah, Lord, it was a lot of fun living here. I learned to play banjo when I was 5 years old, and I sat there on the front porch and played for the girls that lived across the street as teenage girls. There's two of them, and I sat there when I was 5 and 6 years old and played banjo for them. It never turned into a career though. And when I was 8, I quit it. Used to be a line of anything here and left or not. Don't get in them people's way with their cars. And there's a piece of the trees. You can see the stumps there. There's a lot of white pine trees there. My daddy planted them in 1957. They cut them down. He loved white pine trees, and he'd go off up in East Toy, find those things and bring them back here. That was our property line. Huh? Here's a dog barking. There's Railroad Street, where the famous Pickens Doodle run. The old Pickens Doodle, the old steam train, it's sat there for a long time. Me and the kids would play on it. We'd have fun on that thing. Then there's a Mr. Welburn. When they went to a diesel train, he'd throw chewing gum and candy out to the kids every morning. We'd stand there waiting. Used to be a stack of lumber over here. We was playing on that thing one time and I fell off of it about 8 foot and landed on my back. The other kids wouldn't believe I was hurt and they left me. I laid there the night my dad found me. One of the neighbor kids told him where I was at. Hey, Lordy, Lordy. The memories. There used to be an apple tree right up there. We used to eat apples. I never could understand why they never got wormy. Next door here, that house is gone. Mr. V.D. Ellison. He was an inventor. He invented a lot of textile stuff. Still being used. He invented a new eye for wooden shuttles. He sold it for $50. Still held them. The company made millions off that thing. He's always making him a Christmas gadget. They all go, no, they ain't all gone. There's still a few of them up there. Bamboo canes. You take them bamboo canes and make all kind of things and put lights on them at Christmas. Yeah, me. It's a good life here. Mr. Neely's store right up there you could walk to and get, he had a good butcher, good meats. Yeah, can't see this. No, you can't see it. I'd always go up there and buy these Topps baseball cards. I think they wasn't much. You'd get a card and a piece of bubble gum. Those kids that trade them things. I traded, I give away and lost several $1,000s worth of baseball cards right here. Over in that direction was the mill store. The mill company had it made. They'd pay you at one end, charge you rent for one of these houses, take your money. Then they had the mill store where you go buy your milk and bread and take your money. The mill companies had that thing figured out. Still, everybody knowed everybody here, and everybody liked everybody, and had a lot of friends in here. And a lot of family lived here. The house right down there below that red one's where my dad grew up when he was 10-year-old. Came home. That's where he lived. 27 on Main Street. I've got to name that street there where that car is coming out. Grandparents lived there a long time. I had an uncle that lived down there. A lot of family lived in here. There's McNeely's over on the other side. My family. Well, I guess that about size up Pickens Mill Village. Except for one more thing. I guess can't see it from here to the ballpark there. Pickens High School, it's Pickens Middle School's Bruce Field. We'd sit on the back porch and watch the ball games for free. Oh, you get the steeple of the church over there. Can't hard to see things through this camera. Anyway, the First Baptist Church, every Christmas they had these bells that was in tune. Yeah. And they'd play Christmas music on them. I'd sit on the back porch and listen to that. I thought that was the most wonderful music I ever heard. I don't know if they still do that or not. Ringing them bells. I don't know who played them things. They made good music. Yeah, me. Yeah, we had, at one time, everybody, Mill Village, they had these, the outhouses. The outhouse was set between the two homes. Two families had to use the same outhouse. And then they put a sewer line through here, and everybody had a bathroom on the back porch. That's the only place they had to build them. They put them on the back porch. You had to go out in the cold at night on the back porch. Whew. And in the daytime too. It wasn't heated. Yeah, man. We get up and down the road. Them cars just reminded me we just wouldn't make wagons out of them old wheels and cogs and gears with shags we'd find in the dump. And run, we'd race down that hill. Yeah, man. I'd have to walk to school every day in the rain and the snow. These young people now joke about their grandparents telling them tales, but it ain't no tale. My mama put me in a raincoat and send me to school like thunder, lightning, and pouring rain. School right down there. They say good middle school. Now it's senior citizens center. Still using the school. Anyway, I don't know if I'll tell this one or not though. I got my first kiss back there under the back porch. Me and the neighbor girl was 6-year-old. And her mother called us and took her away from me. Yeah, Lordy.